Jesus.
I love it how Sonic is trying to poke the holes of how on earth pinball is in there.
Pinball just exists.
No, it's like, is that real?
Yeah, the ancients predicted pinball. Why is that so hard to believe?
I'm with Sonic on this one. Yes.
Nah. Pinball was always a long time tradition going on. Oh my god, even SGD's PNG's out of whack. Everyone's PNG's out of whack all of a sudden. What the hey?
What's happening with mine?
Yours is okay.
I'm the only normal one, despite being in the chunky robot.
Hold on. Well, you got the slim body of what's Scott McNeil character, so.
Which character did I get?
You're Mr. Bushido.
Oh. No, I'm talking about the robot in the thumbnail.
Oh, you're the Seravi. You're Seraphim. You're the one with Seraphim on its back.
Who pilots me?
Tieria.
The trap. Okay.
It's not a trap. Well, he was in that one, he was in that one episode, but that was for, disguise purposes.
Disguise. Alright, what's the key to get? Okay. Oh, is his hand Oh, I see. His hands are rails. Okay.
Yeah. His hands are rails. I was just editing a video of that fight. So okay, so I gotta fix match.
All right. Got it.
And you figured that out faster than I did. I was like, what the hell? How come I can't do anything here? And it's like, oh, after like almost dying, I was like, oh, the arms are rails.
Changles, you're the man who told us that you didn't know what pinball was.
No, I said I said I know what pinball was. It's just I never learned how to play pinball. That's the thing I was trying to tell you guys. I never learned how to play pinball.
Oh man, I need to get a different controller. Hold on.
PC Master Race. Okay, hold on. I gotta fix some stuff here. Okay. And then we borrow SGD. Okay. Oh no, that's Matchstick. Damn it. I should borrow SGD. Come on. SGD, PNG is fighting me. Why? Why does it fight me? Why am I talking with this accent? What the hell? What's this? Oh, why oh, wait. Remove. Okay. Let me copy. Boom.
I had to switch to the Xbox One.
PC Master Race.
PC Master Race.
PC Master Race.
You only have a laptop.
Still.
Oh.
Yeah, it counts.
Oh no, the shield is a buzzsaw.
And the shield's a saw. You can't servant? Servant? What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean servant?
Wait, we're unmuted.
Yeah, we're on mute. Well, I mean, it's time.
Okay.
It's time.
Okay,
for-
come on,
for
come on,
the
come on.
music, but-
Come on.
'Cause I told-
Why?
I told Good Dunka that we were muted until you resolve the avatar problems.
There.
Oh well.
Okay.
Hold on. Gotta fix. Well, we're doing it live. We're doing it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Alright, there we go.
Fucking thing sucks.
Fucking sucks. There we go. Everyone's PNG space. Only one missing now is Nick.
Happy International Man's Day, everybody.
So it's just the day that we complain about women.
No, it's the day where we talk about the shows we build.
Exactly.
What that makes.
Hold on. Okay, real quick. Let me check
Yeah, because we're
my audio. Let's check something real quick.
because
Check on Twitch. How's the audio? Going through stream. Twitch. How's the audio? Going through stream. Twitch.
we're real man's man.
Or a real
We're not
man's
the
man.
caddy.
Oh, what's
We're
going
not
on
the
with
cat.
my mic? I just
Those
noticed
catty
my
people.
My mic volume just got significantly lower. Alright, there we go. How's my Servant, how's my mic audio now?
Okay, come on, stop with the What's the secret?
What part of the fight are you on right now?
The stupid missiles on the disc. What?
Oh yeah. Really the only thing I ever did with that was just charge headlong. That's all I ever do. I just charge headlong straight into the night.
I can't. Well, the problem is the
I
missiles
know.
are just.
Yeah, the missiles. I don't know what exactly I did, to be honest.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. I just realized I was still playing Sonic Frontiers, so I have to turn this volume down. But yeah, no, you just gotta charge headlong right at the guy. That's what I did. I don't know how I dodged the missiles. I just charged headlong and just let's go. All right, there we go. We got a royalty-free jazz going as well. Okay. Alright, here, let me tell people one more time.
I think I'm getting the laser ones now. Yep.
Alright, there we go. Right,
I'm now on a 99, and I'm now.
What part of the fight are you on right now?
I'm on 92 rings now, and I'm on the final phase, and because this is not a well-designed fight.
Really? I was having I thought it was a pretty fun fight. Well, what? Wait, so are you dealing with deflecting the shield now?
No, I'm. You can't lock on. Like, there's a bunch of stuff they have that just drains your rings. It's not really challenging stuff like obstacles. It's
what? Okay, what are you stuck on right now?
just the next phase is I'm trying to track him so I can hit him, but he has the lasers and then the shield's up, and he's just spinning around.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to deflect the shield. You're at the point right where his shield is like bouncing off the walls, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so you gotta parry the shield, and then when you parry it, you gotta deflect it back at him.
There's no way I'm gonna finish this fight because there's no way of replenishing rings and.
Well, that's how supersonic works. You can't just replenish rings.
No, but the previous fight, they compensated. Like in the first one, it was straightforward, but then the second one, they had a mechanic of refilling rings, so it gives you the expectations.
Wait, what mechanic?
That yeah.
I don't remember refilling the rings.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, but.
In the Wyvern fight, and
yeah, but that was because you had most of your rings is being used up just chasing the guy.
Well, it's the same thing here. It's not really, and I have to restart the fight with 0 rings.
Well,
what?
Well, get more rings, man.
No, you can't. You're in the arena.
Cycloop. If you're
fighting you.
You're restarting the fight, right? No, if you restart the fight.
Yeah, you start the fight, not the part where you're outside.
No, just go underneath him and start cyclooping around.
How is he? He has obvious defenses, and his attacks are area, damn it.
I don't know.
You can't.
I didn't really have too much trouble with the fight.
Like, this is such a poorly designed idea.
I don't know.
I get what they were trying to go for, but it's not.
Really? Like,
yeah.
The hardest part of the fight was before I became supersonic, but then
no. When I'm saying it's not good, not because it's hard.
What?
Because these fights are not hard. These are spectacles.
Okay.
But
what?
It's just not. It's not challenging in the good way. Challenging as in challenging your skills. It's more of like busy work and just punishing you just for resource strain. That's not because of it's your fault for not doing that. It's just that the game just decides. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because look, I'm trying to get to the maximum range so I can actually do it. But
hold on.
Like, this is not a good good fight design.
I don't know. I don't know what to say, man.
So,
yeah.
Have anyone heard about the Transformers RPG?
Which RPG?
This one.
Hold on.
Look, you see, I'm trying to gather up rings, right? And he's having attacks, right? So of course you're supposed to dodge them. But I'm spending most of this fight just gathering rings to get the maximum because I know it's just a drain, but he's doing it. Yeah, I'm not. This was a stinker. This is a stinker fight.
Really? I didn't have that much. Like, once I figured out, I didn't have much trouble. I don't know. It seems like we're having two different experiences.
Hey, not.
They made role playing game called.
Hold on, let me see.
Hey, how's Elden Ring coming?
I think I have to get back into Elden Ring. I've been so occupied with other things. I had work.
I need to get back into Elden Ring too.
Well, you're probably gonna have to wait a bit. We got Arkham Origins.
I get hit and I have to restart everything.
Okay. Is it okay? Hold on. Is it possible to share your screen? Let me see what's going on.
No. Changus, you've seen the fight. You know what's going on.
Okay.
But it's not good design. It's simply telling me what to do is not gonna tell you. I know what to do. It's just.
Hold on. I just want to see though.
So I'm on this step right here, just gathering up rings. He's gonna pop up anytime to switch around, and it's gonna hit me, and it's gonna reset it to exactly half, starting this whole process.
Okay, the stream's not loading. I don't know what to say, man. I didn't have that much trouble.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man. Again, I don't know. Gudunka says
All right.
he cannot be reasoned with. The game of rage has taken him. Well, I mean, you gotta try reasoning sometime, Gudunka. Because there's still, you know, that reasoning part of him is still in there. So, like I said, I don't know, man.
Yeah, just.
He is lost. Nah, he's not lost. Don't worry.
He is. I'm imagining I'm now imagining the final line from Dr. Zaius, the original, like, Planet of the Apes.
What am I doing on the most boring part of gathering rings because I got reset to 0 after dying?
How did you reset to 0 after dying? Like, shouldn't...
No, if you lose the Sonic fight, right? The Supersonic fight, you're down to 0.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
And you have to do it in the fight.
I never died as Supersonic. That's weird.
Exactly.
Huh.
I got hit before climbing up there, and then
what was the last save file you ever did? You might
it's
have...
an autosave.
No, but you don't have... You can also manually save as well. You can have multiple save files.
I don't manually save if I can autosave, because I don't usually do multiple save files.
Really? That's what I always do. I always create multiple save files, even if there is an autosave. Because sometimes the autosave, you know, doesn't save at the point where I want to be. You know, I want to continue off, so I usually manually save at a point where I want to continue off when I come back, instead of relying on the autosave.
Is there...
Like... I don't know.
It's not available when Sonic is in battle. You can't just simply load. Of course you can't.
I don't know what else to say, man. Like it. Yeah, like it.
It's terribly designed.
I don't know, cause like I never saw it that way, cause I never died as Supersonic. So this is news to me. It's news to me.
Like the problem with this fight is that it has a lot of... It's too obtrusive into the actual Supersonic fight to understand what you need to do.
Okay.
As opposed to the other ones.
I don't know, man. Where is Nick? Pretty much the whole crew's here except Nick.
Well, he said he was gonna be late.
Oh, he did? Oh,
yeah.
I didn't see that. My bad. I didn't see that.
Oh,
Alright.
come on!
Hey, anime guy. Alright.
Alright.
Oh, what would he find out there, Chingus? His destiny.
Ah. What part is giving you the most trouble? Like, which phase?
It was just obtuse.
Can you be more specific? Isn't there, like, usually there's like a part that, keeps, getting to you. What's that part?
It was at the beginning once you lost everything. It was trying to get back to the high ring count. Which I only did because I had to actually get out of the game and then load back in, which is right before the fight, which I already had maxed, and that's not a good idea. You should be able to do it when you were.
I don't know.
When you're at the fight, you shouldn't do like an exploit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't like saying I don't know, man. I wish I could be more helpful, but it's just, I don't know what I can do.
No, Changus, I don't want help.
All right.
Helpful. I know what I need to do. It's just that.
Well, are you trying to parry the spikes?
No. Why would you parry the spikes?
I don't know, cause the game said you could parry them, but I tried that once and it didn't work, so I don't do that.
They come from underground.
I don't know.
And they don't have the color. Why did you got the idea of parrying the spikes?
It said you could parry. Like.
Oh.
Like right now, I'm doing it fine now. Once I know everything, but for me, that is like, oh, you should be obvious.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna watch my own fight right now. I'm watching my own fight right now. Let me see something. Alright, I'm literally rewatching my own fight here. Yeah, it says here you could jump over or parry the stone spikes to reach for the knight's head. So it told me you could parry the spikes, but it never worked. So I never did that. I just kept jumping over it.
It's easier to jump over.
Yeah, I know that. It's like I don't know, man. Okay, hold on. I'm watching my own fight right now. So okay, I'm at the part. Okay, so I'm at the part where you surf the shield towards the guy. Oh shit. That really was just luck. That really was just luck. The missiles kept deflecting the shield, but it accidentally deflected it towards the Titan itself. So
yeah, like I think what you were trying to do is trying to use the missiles hitting you to your advantage, but
no, that was complete accident.
Ooh. I didn't parry an attack on the second phase. Okay.
Okay, he never shot lasers. At least the part where I am. Okay, so you gotta. Okay, so I'm at the part of fight where I'm watching this right now. So that part of fight, you gotta deflect the shield back at him. So you gotta parry the shield,
right.
then you gotta turn.
I'm on that part right now.
Yeah, so parry the shield and then turn it against him. Like actually turn it against him. Like you got use your I'm assuming your control stick to.
And I didn't parry just in time. I got too careless.
You don't have to Well, okay, wait. I have to ask Ninjala, how are you? Do you just hold down to parry, or do you just do you try to time it? Because this
You
is
can hold down the parry as long as you want. That was I
Yeah.
thought at the beginning, and then
yeah. Well, you can. This game has the friendliest parry system ever. Just hold it as long as you want, and you'll do it.
oh my goodness, Super Sonic just summoned a bunch of Chaos Spears. He just impaled him.
Yeah, like No, I never got to the part where the knight started shooting lasers. That was it.
He wasn't shooting a laser, just more of like using his shield. He just shot the laser because all the other bosses did the same thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
my supersonic fight went much smoother. Actually, the only times I ever died to a Titan was when I was not supersonic. But once I became supersonic, the fight became mostly a breeze.
I didn't
Boom,
know this was a
alright.
Sonic Frontier stream.
Oh, what was that?
I didn't know it was a Sonic Frontier stream.
Well, it's
Look.
not a Sonic Frontiers thing. I'm just trying to.
oh no.
Well, the point is, I'm trying to help Ninjato out so he could, he could beat the Titan.
I beat the fight.
All right, now we can start.
Raiden is he's doing a Raiden right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Chelsea.
The Donald can come back to Twitter.
He did. That's right. The Donald.
Yeah, the band got lifted.
Yeah, Mr. President Donald. What are you like? What do you think he was good or not? The fact was he was president, but like the President Donald, he's back. Okay.
On Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter. The ban got lifted.
Wait. The big D is back.
The big D is back. Yeah, Elon lifted the ban. Elon lifted the ban.
No.
So the big D is back on Twitter.
Elon.
A big guys.
Here-
A big. It's good.
Here,
It's gonna be.
I could literally
Like,
look him up right now on Twitter right now. I'm looking him right now at real Donald Trump.
Elon, like, probably back. He's like, my brother, you can come back from your exile. Come, take my hand.
Yeah, here we go. Donald J. Trump at real Donald Trump. In his bio, 45th President of the United States of America. The Big D is back on Twitter. Elon lifted the ban.
That's amazing. So many people are gonna get pissed.
I'm kind of annoyed right now because he also announced his bid for presidential candidacy, and
Who fucking
yeah.
gives a shit? You know what my opinion is? Who fucking gives a shit?
Okay. Can we? I think. Is this the moment we press the button?
It was always bound to happen.
No, not really. I don't need to press the button because we're not as, explicitly saying like, oh, vote for this guy and stuff. Like, it's more just,
Okay.
it's more just, I don't really give a shit.
Trump, he's good at policy. But
Okay, here we go. Now I gotta press the.
is he?
Here we go.
Press
Now
the
I gotta press the
Sorry.
button.
So, welcome to the abyss. Road trip.
No fusion.
Program Bleib!
Yes, it's just a button covering glass.
I have to crack that
I'm-
glass every time Master
It's
talks.
like once Donald Trump's name is mentioned, you have the hammer up right up to the glass.
No, you got the key around his neck. You got the key.
I got the golden hammer key ready to go. Oh shit!
wait,
Donald is back. Bring out the key.
Looks like a gold
Guys,
plated
wait. Were you saying that? I'm sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think, it was always bound. He was always bound to put in his bid for re-election. But I think what what this kind of tells me more than anything else is the Republicans are now at a stage where they no longer have to just like accept their role in life. But if Paul Rand wants to run, or like Ron DeSantis wants to run, and he wants to run against Trump, there's going to be some serious offense, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, we shouldn't just rely on one guy to be president, considering that one guy lost last time. So it's like,
Yeah.
Maybe Trump should just graciously step back. Maybe like a lot of the older presidents when they lost, they didn't. Unless you're William Howard Taft. Wait, was William Howard Taft?
William Howard Taft.
Well, also Theodore Roosevelt technically as well. He was like, yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm refusing to.
My point.
Wait.
The point I'm making here
Okay, it was
is
not William Howard Taft. Who the fuck was it?
Oh, well, okay.
Wasn't it?
Oh, go ahead.
Wasn't it Henry Hoover?
Hoover?
Like, was it Hoover? Yeah. I think he was the president. No. It was.
Hold on,
It was
let me look
because
at
I.
this up.
There was a president. Yeah,
Let's see, who ran for president
like there was a president who.
after losing the election?
Oh yes. The
There,
media.
yeah, there was a president who won his second term after he.
It was Grover Cleveland.
Grover Cleveland.
Yes, thank you. That was the name I was trying to
Yeah,
find. It was like-
Cleveland lost, and then he ran again. My name
it
is
could happen.
Cleveland Brown,
Trump could
and
win
I
again,
am
but
proud. I don't think so. I don't care. That's
I just want
that's
them-
really my opinion at the end of the day. I don't care.
I just want memes.
Yeah, I've seen people talk about like Trump got the nomination last time because there was a fair bit of infighting, and Trump's kind of lost the momentum he had.
Yeah.
I feel like now more than any other times when we have such a strong Republican Party that like they're like a firebrand like Trump wouldn't really need to run again in order to.
Let us sit back and enjoy the memes.
I don't care.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Do you think Twitter will be gone since Elon took over?
No, are you kidding me? Twitter is not going anywhere anytime soon.
Elon spent $44 billion on Twitter.
He is not going to let that go to
money
waste.
that Twitter lost when the advertisers pulled out. He is going to he is going to try to make his money back at least.
He invested so much money in Twitter. There is no way he's gonna just let that site die. That's a waste of money.
$44 billion.
Yeah.
You know-
People overestimate how important Twitter staff actually are. They're not as unique as they like to think themselves to be. They can
You know-
be replaced.
I don't know where, but I saw a tweet. Elon said, maybe I should acquire Reddit next.
Start with Google, and now when anybody searches anything up, they'll just see Elon Musk's face.
Google has been Google search has been renamed.
We will only get after Elon buys Google. We will only get SpaceX advertisements on YouTube.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, so what I'm hearing is that people think of Elon Musk took over on Twitter and his various schemes to make Twitter profitable are gonna kill the platform.
I think it gets to see.
I think if anything, if the platform is gonna die, it's not gonna be for a while, because again, Elon invested so much money on that website.
Elon's a good businessman, so he's gonna enact policies that are gonna try to
either way, no matter what.
The man is both the electric car industry and the space industry.
Yeah, it's like
you don't get that way without without knowing how to get people into seats.
Like the point is, no matter what your opinion is of Elon, buying Twitter and all that, the point is he invested so much money in that shit. He is not gonna let it just become a waste. He's not gonna let it die. He has to make his profit back.
Only governments put 44 billion into an industry and just fucking suck it up.
Yeah, like they try to invest into movies, like Australia.
Huh.
Australia, SGD, explain this.
Explain this, SGD.
Explain your country's stupid mistakes.
I don't know what he's talking about.
You see,
deniability.
Plausible deniability.
All right, Ninjato, what are you talking about?
Ninjato? Oh. I think he's doing something. Hello. No, Gudunka. SGD is an Aussie. That's why he's a koala.
Yeah, and you see, I was trying to segue into one George Miller, who has multiple times have tried to make Australia like New Zealand.
Finally, you're done playing Sonic Frontiers.
Yes, and it keeps blowing up in his face so hard because Australia sucks.
Oh, all right then. Okay. Oh no, go ahead. No.
What is this about trying to make Australia into New Zealand? Australia has a film, movement. New Zealand doesn't. Other than you count Lord of the Rings.
Well, I mean,
that's just related.
Hey, come on, they have Power Rangers too.
They have Power Rangers too.
and Narnia.
Yeah, but
Narnia hasn't released a thing in fucking like how long?
Plus, like when you think of New Zealand, no one thinks of Narnia. They think of Lord of the Rings. That's most likely the first thing, unless you're a die-hard C.S. Lewis fan. Like, oh man, New Zealand, the place where they filmed the Narnia stuff. It's like, I was thinking of Lord of the Rings.
And then Power Rangers has been filming there for the longest time.
Ninja Storm.
Well, what I mean by film industry is that apparently some countries, in terms of films, they become locations.
Okay.
Of film, not like the superior country that is United States, where we both have great locations to film and also people who are raised to make film.
Hey, Nick, you haven't missed anything.
Some countries produce so few creatives that their main source of income from film are being, we have a good location for you to film. Film your standard Western fantasy movie.
Yeah, it's kind of, speaking of Australia, I saw a Simpsons episode, and it ended with the family leaving Australia, but koala's like hitching a ride on a continent while they were talking about invasive species. So it got me thinking, what would happen if we got some guy brought a bunch of koalas over here?
Long story short, there's gonna be an outbreak of a lot of STDs.
They made it to Hawaii.
There's koalas in Hawaii? I didn't know that.
No, I was making a Pokemon reference.
Yeah, and also koalas would not survive outside of their country because remember, they're super picky eaters.
I mean, either way, the biggest problem though with koalas is they're just gonna spread sexual transmitted diseases like wildfire.
I got the big problem.
Actually, can you tell us
Americans would stop? Are you playing Americans and start trying to bang our koalas?
No, but I don't know. Like, don't koalas have like? SGD, you say yourself like, don't koalas are just like walking STDs?
Yeah, but they're not gonna transfer that to humans unless a human starts trying to bang them like with monkeys and apes.
I don't know.
Wait,
No, you see, that was a pangolin, not a koala. There's a difference.
No, that was COVID-19.
wait. I thought you can spread like do drool and stuff, and do bites.
Oh no, because that's not how STDs are spread among humans.
Yeah,
It's sexual.
it's
The S in STD stands for sexually.
yeah. You have to literally bang a koala to get at this.
How the hell do we get
I think
here?
I jumped in at a bad time.
Okay.
Look, you see, I was trying to segue this, and it just turned into a.
Well, see, before we segue, I didn't even do like a whole, the usual opening statements and stuff because we were just, I was waiting for you to be done with Sonic Frontiers so we could start. Because you were having trouble with the night fight, Ninjato.
Although I have news.
Oh yes. Oh, you're dog sitting.
Yep.
Oh, yell really loud.
Where's your beard?
Wait, hold on.
Shaved.
Wait, hold on, Nick.
Ah!
Yell louder.
I just remember now.
Oh, okay.
We just
Nick,
need to
you need
remind
your
Chelsea.
Oh.
We need to remind Chelsea when someone dogs
Oh,
at Chelsea, it isn't their dog.
That loud enough?
That's I don't think the mic picked it up. I think you yelled so loud it just skipped a frequency that we couldn't hear. You yelled loud enough that you're like a dog whistle level where only dogs can hear you.
Chelsea, remember the time that Nick was dog sitting and you thought it was his dog despite him just telling us he was dog sitting?
No, Chelsea, that's not what dog is.
How was that?
I heard a bit of that.
Anyway, I'm probably not gonna yell too much. That's just so we don't scare
Scared a dog. Yeah.
and the neighbors.
I still remember that one time though. Just, Mom, why is that man next door yelling about Danish brick toys really loudly?
Oh no, we watched the koala.
Oh no, SGD.
Yeah.
Anyway, I forgot my headset. I had to ask my sister to bring it over. That's why I was late.
Ah. Alright then. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, now that the full cast is here and we're done talking about, the Donald being back on Twitter and also Ninjato done with Sonic Frontiers now, we can finally get into the show. It's been what, almost an hour now? So we could finally get into the actual stuff. So, welcome everyone. I said this was gonna be a long night, so it's gonna be a long night. So welcome everyone to today's 2Cents live podcast. I don't know what else to say there. Only thing left to say, I guess, really is that oh, SGD's back. Welcome back, SGD. Only thing left to say really is just a reminder that if you look at the top of your screen on the upper left corner, you'll see we have a $50 monthly goal for tips and donation. So if you wanna, put in some green, some liquid in there to, support us and all that, then go ahead. And if we don't hit the goal by the end of the month, it's not the end of the world. Don't worry about it.
AKA, this money will go to getting Chingus a controller.
I am perfectly fine with how I am. I beat Sonic Frontiers on hard mode with a mouse and keyboard.
You guys, you don't understand. Tengus needs that money. They're gonna take his thumbs.
So take my thumbs. I've been getting S ranks in all the cyber levels with a mouse and keyboard. So I am perfectly fine with my mouse and keyboard.
No, you don't understand.
Really? That's not much of an achievement because the cyberspace levels are actually one of the easiest in Sonic games.
No, you don't.
Well, S ranks can be a little challenging because like some of the levels.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so, it's like some of the S ranks you got time things like perfectly. Like you can't make a mistake, otherwise you're gonna like you'll screw up. You'll be like you won't get that S rank because you're like a second late because so when you were supposed to boost, you accidentally did a jump, or when you're supposed to boost, you accidentally hit a spring instead. Like it's
like once the unique place, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's the easy. They're actually pretty much the easiest part.
All right.
Easiest Sonic levels.
Well,
Guys,
well,
look,
at least I didn't die at least I didn't die once as Supersonic. So.
guys, listen. Chingus owe a lot of money to the Gunpla Mafia.
Well, that is also true. I have a backlog.
But yeah, I mean, where do you think where you get all this Gunpla from? You've been catching favors from the Gunpla Mafia.
But yeah, but other than that, but yeah, other than that's really all it. Also, just I guess also I just say all the money that is made through stream elements and stuff, that's gonna go to supporting the streams, buying games, new equipment and all that, etc. So where the money, Chingus? Oh, it's down there somewhere, Chelsea. Let me take another look. All right. So with that all said, now after almost an hour in, we can finally segue into Australia. All right, Ninjato. Since you gotta talk now. Since you're not playing Sonic Frontiers. Real quick though, Ninjato. So, I do want to ask. I really want to say this. So, I am actually surprised you like this movie because you did say multiple times that like you weren't a big fan of like post-apocalyptic like settings.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of post-apocalyptic settings in general.
So what about this movie that won you over then?
Okay, so for those who don't know, the dude that's in the corner that is going, what the flip is a Mad Max? Mad Max Fury Road is a 2018 movie, if I'm right.
2015.
2015. 2015 movie that took about 20 years of development to make, partly because of Australia's weather, Islamic terrorism, and a whole bunch of crap show.
Wait, I'm sorry. What does Islamic terrorism have to do with delaying that?
9/11 happened, so they wanted to film in Africa. They wanted to film in Africa, but because of the war on terror, they wanted to go to a mainly Muslim-owned area. So no investors were saying no.
Yeah, because that's where all the troops were sent.
No, it wasn't where all the troops were sent. It's just they were just afraid of reprisals. It wasn't that like there were troops that were in Africa at the time. It was more of like the Islamophobia.
Oh, okay. What were you gonna say, Not?
They shot, I believe, the locations they shot around the desert, were like Iraq, Jordan, and I think they shot some things in Kabul, but and like Lebanon.
Okay. All right.
In short, yeah, that happened. Also, the production history is interesting. You had Charo, but before we get into all the production stuff, but the main film is simple. It's about Mad Max, who is just wasteland warrior, who's just a guy who's traveling around the wasteland, gets captured by a bunch of crazy cultists who are into Valhalla, that they are so crazy into Valhalla that they showed up at the new God of War game.
Huh.
I'm actually not kidding. Have you seen?
My book also has weird pale people that are into Valhalla as well.
Yeah. Let me just.
For every topic that has weird pale people that are into Valhalla. In this podcast,
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, everyone. Take a drink whenever I say Beyond Thunderdome quotes.
I'm trying to find this.
I think also just real quick, also mention that this is the fourth of a bunch of Mad Max movies.
Yeah, but they're kind of like
they're all loosely connected. Like you could see them as sequels to each other, or you could see them as just each one their own separate story.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to find, but yes, if you look up anything about the minion designs for Valhalla, they're all pasty white. They look like Quan Chi. or these guys. But anyway, so he ends up getting captured of a cult that has a whole nation of Quan Chis and who love orcs designs in terms of vehicles and iconography, and he gets wrapped up of an escape attempt by Furiosa, who was one of the commanders, the imperators of the evil Immortan Joe. Who she ends up trying to smuggle out his 4 breeders, basically the 4 hot women, which consists of Elvis's daughter, Zoe Kravitz, and then some other ladies that I don't know the importance of.
All right.
That I can't make jokes on. I couldn't make any jokes about.
I'm glad I was able to see Zoe Kravitz without my eyes bleeding from seeing her shitty fucking mask.
And her name is literally Toast.
Toast.
Well, that's what happens in the post-apocalyptic world. You just name people random shit.
Oh, no, at least she's not the wife named Cheeto.
Bow down before our new overlord. His name is Pinky.
Yeah. But so Furiosa, the whole movie is just one big car chase of Furiosa and these 4 women, and then Max later, and a warrior from Valhalla named Nux, who is Best Boy.
You can call them War Boys.
War Boys. I forgot. Okay.
Did someone say
War
boy?
Boys.
Did someone say boy?
No.
Not that
it's
boy.
Boys. We gotta call in the War Boys for this.
But you tell about
You have to
Valhalla.
speak with an orc accent.
No, you mentioned Valhalla, so
We're gonna pull him into the Thunderdome. 2-man enter. Can't leave.
One man leaves.
One man leaves.
But like the whole movie is just a chase sequence of you bring in this, where it's literally you go from the beginning of the bad guy's base, go to a random desert that's supposed to be Themyscira, it turned out to be a lie, and then it comes back. And what's in the middle, and all the stuff in the middle is brief interactions with very little dialogue and carnage. Pure, unadulterated carnage. That most of it is practical.
The whole movie, just front to back, at the end of the day, is just one giant car chase. That's really what it is at the end of the day. I believe that's how George himself described it. It's just one big car chase.
Yeah, he did. But you know what else is funny? All that destruction of cars and stuff, those were practical.
Yeah.
And guess how many injuries? And guess how many injuries were on set?
A lot.
None.
Okay, that's impressive.
What happened is that George knew that if they had an accident, his vision in the movie would be shut down. And so they literally had to painstakingly do everything perfectly, including destroying the vehicles. Because, they only had one of them. And it's one of the results of how hellish the production was. Because they would film like little bits of a scene here and there. And it was written without a script.
It was... So...
Well, they had an idea, though, what to do.
They had the outline, and a lot of the script and a lot of the dialogue was something that was written afterwards because, interestingly enough, George Miller envisioned the movie. He really envisioned the movie to be silent. He didn't want any dialogue to happen at all because he wanted simply what you see on the screen to tell you the story.
Oh, that explains a lot.
And so afterward, that there should be at least some dialogue that sets up a lot of these things, which I do have an appreciation for the dialogue in Mad Max because it speaks to just like this world that he's created, and there's very little exposition to it, where it's just like it's amazing to hear.
It also sounds very natural. It's not. It talks. There's a little. They talk about a lot of stuff in world building stuff. It's very similar to like the original Star Wars, where that similar feeling where you hear bits of lore, but it's like in such passing glance that you know that there's some value to what they're saying. You just don't know it yet, and then your mind wants to expand upon it. It's that a good use of dialogue and world building in the story. And like it's quite hard to talk about this movie. One of the things to talk about this movie specifically is because of the nature of being one big car chase, and most of the movie is action. And how hard is it to talk about the set pieces, or like some of the craziness that's in there? That is quite obvious that anybody who looks at the movie, it literally has a guy with a flaming guitar. He and a bunch of guys
ignore that gas is a very valuable resource. That man has to have a flame coming out of his fucking guitar.
And also that they are constantly playing the song for the end for almost 90 every time they are running, even when they kind of stop at the canyon, they're still playing. They don't stop until they're taking a nap. But once they get into the action, guitar time.
It's because it's one big car chase. I remember. I was watching some behind the scenes stuff. I remember
you're gonna need a lot of gas for that car chase. You know where you can find it? Bartertown. Who run Bartertown? Master Blaster run Bartertown. Take another drink.
Master Blaster. Master Blaster runs this town now.
Master Blaster.
I'm sorry, Nick. I don't. When I hear Master Blaster, I don't think of Mad Max.
I know the Super Mansion episode. Master Blaster runs this town now.
I'm going to the place of the. I'm going back to the hometown of the American dream, Detroit. What happened here?
I always imagine that scene from Venture Brothers. Who runs Powder Town? Hank runs Powder Town.
Okay, Gudunka, your next prompt, draw Megatron as Immortan Joe.
You know, it's so surprising that Immortan Joe, I was expecting his chest piece to be more impressive than plastic.
Well, that's the thing about like Immortan Joe is he's a broken piece of meat who's made out to be some sort of god when he isn't.
I just find it hilarious. It's just one of those funny ironies. Is that you get him a cool-looking mask, right? If you look at just like the head up, he looks so intimidating and so badass. And then you look at his body. Wait,
he's kind of pudgy.
Where's the armor?
The chest plate is supposed to mimic abs and abs and pecs, and it's hilarious.
It's very Spartan in how it is. It's like just like the chest plate is supposed to have like abs in it. You can notice like he's like he's 65 years old.
It's translucent plastic. That's for me. That's the hilarious part. It's not like.
Well, because it's supposed to be, it's supposed to look like it's his actual body, with his skin color showing through.
I just find it hilarious. It's like, oh man, if you were really trying to, like, it was clear a director's choice. Like, if I was like, any other director would probably give him more of like an actual metal chest plate look. Because it's like,
I think it actually adds. I think it actually adds character though. Like this guy is trying.
That's why I say it's a great.
Like a clear plastic. He's trying to make it seem like, oh no, he's not wearing armor.
Yeah,
he's just jacked.
Yeah, he's just kind of big built.
Yeah, I would just say like any other director would not have think of giving him a quote unquote armor that is really just a piece of just a plastic. I think it's supposed to be like a medical thing.
Well, especially the mask. That's also a really fun thing I love about this movie. Like the villains, like everyone is just a sick piece of shit, literally. Like everyone's like falling apart.
Oh, the guy who played Immortan Joe also played the main villain in Man X1.
Yeah, Toe Cutter.
Toe Cutter. Yeah, he came back.
Another bit of weirdness. George Miller, the guy who's directed all the Mad Max films from 1 to Fury Road, also directed the Happy Feet movies.
He did it in his spare time. It's like, I'm trying to get this movie off the ground. I'm having a hard time. You know what? I'm gonna write a story about an anti-religious movie about penguins who dance. An environmentalist.
He also directed like Babe 2, Pig and City.
Yeah, you're right. It is pretty anti-religious.
If Happy Feet was released today, people would call it woke.
I don't care. Woke. It's just a real quick tangent. The word woke has absolutely lost its meaning.
Same with objectivity. I would say that objectivity have lost its meaning as well.
People have been throwing that term around left and right now to describe this and that. That now it's like it's lost its meaning. Like, oh my god, this is woke. Okay, why?
You know what hasn't lost its meaning? The wheel. Bust a deal, face the wheel. Take another drink.
You know what's so funny is that it's because somebody accused this film as being woke that I actually just go, you know what, I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, that's usually. It's like what became for me is simply, maybe I should check this movie out.
Yeah, but it's like the accusation was that it was Furiosa was the start of the modern feminist hero because she's confident and she's not sex appeal.
You know who's a real feminist hero? Master Blaster. Taking another drink.
Why do you know so much quotes? Why do you know the lines from Mad Max 3 by heart, Nick?
Angus, it's
Nick.
the
most quotable movie. Most quotable of the Mad Max movies.
No, I think it's related to Family Guy or something.
Oh. No, I don't. I don't think there has been a single Mad Max, at least not of Thunderdome, of Family Guy. Believe it or not everything I reference involves Family Guy.
Well, it's not Family Guy. It's some adult comedy that would reference it. Did not.
Nope.
Master Blaster runs to town now.
You want a drink?
It's kind of funny. Every time you say Master Blaster, I keep thinking you're referencing Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Avenger?
Me and not trying to actually talk about the film. Everyone else.
Yeah, I have to be talking about the film. At the very least, I'm talking to something that's tangentially related.
Yeah.
Jenkins, you want to remind the audience how sad you were when the Interceptor got blown up?
It wasn't so much sadness. It's just, I told you this. It's the one thing I always find funny about the Mad Max movies. It's like if you do view these as a sequel to each one afterwards, it's like, where the hell did Max find the materials to fix his car from scratch? I think the Interceptor was destroyed also in Road Warrior, right?
Yeah, Mad Max. Yeah, in Road Warrior, it was destroyed in the middle of the film, and then Fury Road, he gets the Interceptor back.
He gets it back, and then it gets destroyed again.
And then it gets blown up in the first 5 minutes.
Something I gotta say to Max. 9 times here. Take another drink.
Well, actually, no. The Interceptor got destroyed twice in Fury Road. It got destroyed once when they kidnapped Max.
The Razor, at that point, it's the Razor Cola. It's not really the Interceptor.
But it's still, it's still pretty much, the shell of the car still, and then that got crushed to bejesus and back. So it's like if they ever do another Mad Max movie, I don't know how. If they ever do another one and the Interceptor's back, it's like, well, where did Max find the time to build an Interceptor kit from scratch?
I kind of like the idea that somebody proposed. I'm not sure if Knock did or somebody else. Where the idea of Mad Max is that it's not necessarily a singular story. It's a legend in the wasteland of this guy named Mad Max.
Yeah, it's George Miller always described it himself, where it's he always envisioned the Mad Max movies. It's not necessarily ideas, stories that take place in some sort of reality, as so much as they are folk tales about this great hero who travels the wasteland and helps survivors. It's why Max. It's not really the main character in a lot of the films he's in. Like the first one, he is very much the main character, but with 2, I guess you can count 3 as maybe 3 in a way, but definitely not 4.
Road Warrior was more like it was focusing more on the town Max was helping rather than what was going on with himself.
Well, yeah, like because Max, I think the way George Miller described Max is he is he's like the pulp hero. He is the hero. He is the hero who arrives at the situation. He's like Conan the Barbarian, and something like that. He solves the problem of the story. And
the man with no name. Everyone, take a drink.
and necessarily, he's not the one telling the story, because it's usually someone else.
Yeah, I really like. So like this main character in this one is Furiosa. I kind of was getting nervous that I kind of felt like she was a little bit too competent at the beginning. But then they fixed that. With the big whammy is that you want to? There is no Themyscira. The land that you thought was Themyscira is no longer exists.
You passed the green place when you came here.
And that was like depression. Depression, go.
That was actually a really good scene right there. Just there's no, you don't even hear her scream. It's just you just hear the music swell, and she's just kneeling there in agony. It's like, that's why I like movies.
This is Kino. Also, the only tribe that actually helped our heroes were women. Were the women tribe. All the other ones that were run by men were total jerks.
I mean, yeah.
I'm making jokes.
But I agree with you.
I'm agreeing with you.
Like, I guess the buzzards were sort of their own thing when they just decided to pop up. Like,
yeah.
How many spikes can we fit on a car? All of them.
How much camo can we abuse in our foliage camo in our motorcycle? All of them. That was basically the designs for every faction is a couple of things, and then they go all of them.
I love, like, I think upon rewatching the movie, I actually found a new thing I love. The bullet farmer, when you see him, the way he's dressed in the bullets makes him look like a sheik, and I love that.
Was the bullet farmer the guy with the guy who got blinded?
The guy who got blinded and went, "I am the hammer of justice."
And he's just like shooting everywhere, even though he's not supposed to hurt. I just love it now. How is his solution to, okay, we need to fight him. Just shoot randomly.
And then we got People Eater. What does he do?
The People Eater.
I don't know. All I know is that he's like the only fat guy here.
He's a grotesque blob of a man who just wears a suit all day.
The most dignified,
and he has like one horrifying foot.
The most dignified wearing and the most fat guy is named the People Eater. It's just kind of funny.
The People Eater.
So clearly he was a cannibal.
He was, yeah. I imagine so.
Yeah, this world doesn't seem to be running on creative uses of the English language. with its title.
It seems like a lot of Fury Road and just Mad Max in general is just their bastardizations of the English language by way of Australia, because a lot of Fury Road is tough. Fury Road, like if you were like, even if you were to convince me otherwise, I just imagine that's just how like Australian slang is just. People are just yelling weird words at each other.
Hey,
we gotta get the expert, SGD. Do weird white people scream about Valhalla and Ryan weird up junk shit?
Oh, we don't scream at Valhalla.
SGD, do you call your petrol gasoline?
No, we call it petrol.
SGD. Are your leaders fat guys who people eat?
Also, no.
Hey.
Okay, last one.
Do you know anyone named Toast?
No.
Yeah. Also, here's some fun facts about the production. Charlie Theron and Tom Hardy, because of the stressful situation, because of the way George Miller was directing the film, they went through hell doing the whole movie, and they ended up having a feud for a bit. But then they reconciled after a couple of years when they did the reshoots, and Tom Hardy left her a note that's like basically said, "You are a nightmare to work with, but I respect you." Like, they don't want to work with each other, but they respect each other.
You know what? I can respect that.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see.
Also, they had to do reshoots because they didn't get the beginning and ending done.
Were you gonna say that?
I was gonna say, like, I think I just like Fury Road makes me really weird because there's a point where I just want to start talking about how like, oh yeah, like they build cars for these movies that should not feel functional in any way, but they all work.
They were real life orc vehicles from 40K.
Well, all those vehicles are real though. That's the best part.
I know.
Every vehicle's real. I forgot. Oh, no, I have to like look up like the names of like the vehicles. But like for example, like
which one?
My favorite one is the People Eaters limousine, where it's just like a bunch of cars stacked on top of like a truck frame. Here we go. I found the People Eaters limousine. Like it's an oil tanker, but the truck shell is like a truck frame, but it take the whole top half off and instead just slap on a car and called it a day. And I love that shit.
Yeah, I don't know which vehicle would be my favorite.
I do like the Warwick. Warwick's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like they like it's a truck, and then they took like the entire like back half off and replaced it with I don't know what kind of car it is.
No, they removed the top of the truck and replaced it with a regular car. So
yeah, because the cabin in front is, I think it's a bug. It's like based on a bug.
Hold on.
yeah, it's a small car. It's not really.
Okay, here we go. Here's a picture of the war rig here. Yeah, like it looks like probably some kind of bug or something.
Oh, okay. So they fused the truck with the bug.
Yeah.
Together. They use one half, and then the other half is up there as a watchtower. I think. Okay, they used the back half of a bug.
Yeah,
and then the front half.
Yeah, because the back where Cheeto, I think, finds Nux like crying in the corner. That's where the back half is. Like that's where the watchtower is. It's cool.
No, I don't think that's the back. I think that's the front.
Really? Oh. Really?
Because the back, the frame on the back on the front cabin, that looks like a back. Like if you see, there's the two windows, and if you see how there's headlights on the back end, actual headlights. On a little tower.
Yeah. Okay.
They just expanded the canopy a bit.
Oh, another personal favorite of mine is the Giga Horse in Morton Cho's vehicle. It's just looks like a Cadillac or something, and just slapped another one on top of it, suspended the rear all the way up, and added monster truck wheels.
Yeah, it's two Cadillacs, like, cause it's just two Cadillacs, like, smushed together. The suspension's been lifted. And the lower parts just like
my favorite part is that you have the two big wheels on the back, like these two massive wheels that are like the size of a person, and then there's these tiny ones in the front.
Yeah.
These super tiny ones that are the ones that are responsible for turning the vehicle.
I love the Giga Horse.
What was it? The Doof Wagon looks really cool. I like the idea. It's just like this giant, like they had to modify like a flatbed truck.
It's
just how
I know
like,
it's some kind of I know that truck. It's some kind of a missile platform. So it's a military truck. I think it's either it could be used for transport or like a missile platform, and then they instead added like how many stereos can we fit on its back? Yes.
All of them.
All of them.
Okay, so there are some we could really spend a whole stream just ranking all of the vehicles.
Yeah.
So to get back on point, there is some flaws. There is some things that showed age in terms of special effects. Like there are some frames where it feels like characters are. It looks like a bit like they were filmed in a blue screen or a green screen frames rather than an actual on location, but it's not enough to like ruin the movie. It's one of those things where, oh yeah, I noticed that. I noticed it looks clear, years later, but It's a minor qualm. It's not a big deal. It's a minor qualm. No.
I love this. I found this concept art for the Doofrag, and what the initial idea was. Look at this thing. It's got like this cornucopia sound stage going on slapped onto its back.
That is so impractical.
That looks so impractical. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If this was animated, I would definitely want to see that.
I want to see this as a Warhammer model.
But by the way, this film was actually originally thought to be going to be an animated film. That's why they storyboarded the whole thing.
Well, at first, George Miller thought to himself, because he designed the idea for '87. He thought to himself, well, I want to come up with this idea for this very huge car chase and a lot of these grand fantastical vehicles, but it's the year 1987, and those those trying to shop that to a film studio. I am not going to get the budget to make this movie unless I think practically. And so he thought to himself, well, maybe I can make it into an animated film.
Yeah.
Speaking of animated, you guys want to hear something really interesting?
Okay.
Is this another quote?
Oh, let's find out.
No, but don't tempt me, because I will. So back in the 90s, when the show Reboot was a thing, there was an episode that was just a giant Mad Max parody, and involved basically escorting a giant oil rig across the desert. Sound familiar?
Huh.
Sound familiar?
It does.
As much as I would have
also, funny enough, afterwards, that episode, the guys who wrote it went on to write Fury Road.
Huh.
As much as I like this, as much as I would like a Mad Max animated movie, I doubt it will ever beat Redline.
Well, yeah, I have not seen much of Redline, but
you haven't seen Redline?
I only seen the first couple of minutes.
All right, we're gonna watch that sometime soon.
Yeah, we should.
No. Oh no.
Redline, fucking fun. It is just. All right, imagine Speed Racer and Fury Road had a baby, and then that baby took a lot of coke.
So one film that I don't care about.
Boo!
I haven't even seen Speed Racer.
Everyone in the chat, everyone in chat, call Ninjato a heretic again.
Did someone change Speed Racer?
Ninjato doesn't like Speed Racer.
What? I don't care to watch
Speed Racer.
Wait, the anime, the TV show, or the movie?
The movie.
The movie. The one that that these two are. These two worship at the altar.
What do you mean these two?
We're not the only ones who love this movie.
It's accurate to the TV show.
It's so fun.
And it's like Hot Wheels. The movie. No.
It is Speed Racer. You know what? Let me write this down for next week. Fuck it. Next week. Speed Racer.
I think my favorite scene of
I'll join you on it.
You'll join me? Alright. Chingus.
If we're doing the movie in Discord, then I'll watch it as well.
Well, I'm just gonna. We're gonna probably watch it again since I'm gonna talk about it next week. So yeah.
Okay. Just don't do it so fucking late that I won't be that I'll have to fucking.
Right.
Yeah, cause the last time you did it really fucking late. At least for my time.
I think my favorite scene in the film is towards the end when they're going back to
the Citadel.
They bring out the polecats.
Oh, the polecats.
The polecats. That's great. That's a great scene because it's like imagine the choreography that had to happen. It's like, oh, you know, you're hanging on to like these giant like flexible poles, and you gotta make sure not to fall off.
You're driving at a. You're driving like how many kilometers per hour?
And you're trying to grab Zoe Kravitz.
Like those pole arm stunts were, yeah, those were great. Like the one part where Tom Hardy's head is like so close to the road.
Do you know who was actually the stunt director of this one?
Who?
He was a stuntman in Road Warrior.
Oh.
And he got injured on set.
He was the only one injured.
He's the only one injured.
He on Road Warrior, and thus he was in charge of making sure no one got injured, putting stress on everyone on the production. It was, oof. They were originally gonna film it in Australia, but then the longest raining monsoon season happened in that area that they chose to film in, and then guess what happened?
What happened?
It bloomed.
Ah.
And it over a year later, it was still green.
Nice.
We gotta go to a place, you know, we gotta go to a hostile, like, unforgiving place where nothing rains. All boys, we're going to the Middle East.
We're going to the Middle East.
What could possibly go wrong? And then 9/11.
9/11.
George, they hit the Pentagon. They hit the Pentagon.
Oh, hey, Ray.
Oh my goodness, I can't make. Oh man, we can't make this movie. Well, time to make my anti-religious, pro-environmentalist movie. And I will have Steve Irwin cameo as a seagull. What could possibly go wrong with that? Oh.
All right.
Wasn't Elijah Wood Mumble?
Yes, Elijah Wood was the main character.
Okay.
He was Mumble. Okay.
Real quick, Ninja, I just want to say, not to rush you, but we're
just. Yeah, don't worry. You can go on.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been like an hour and 30 minutes.
Well, I just want to ask, you got any?
That hour was not talking about Mad Max.
Well, I just want to ask, you got any like closing thoughts or anything like that?
Go watch it.
Go watch.
Wait, hold on. We didn't even talk about the best character, Nux.
Oh, Nux.
Oh,
His death was sad. I cried.
Witnessed.
Witness me.
Oh man, you just hit me in the feels.
literally, when my friend showed me it for the time, we just said, oh, right when that happened, witnessed.
Witness. Actually, I will say that scene along with that other scene I was talking about earlier with a Furiosa. One of the things that also I don't hear much people talk about is the music for this movie is actually also really great.
It's Junkie XL's best. Like it's like it's like, you know, like his mentor, like Hans Zimmer's. You know, he you know, a dog gets his day. You know, he gets Fury Road to work on. Hans Zimmer's gets Dune to work on.
Yeah, but like the soundtrack for this is like the score is also it's really good. Like especially those scenes I talked about. That's where the music really kicks in. It's like this is beautiful. So, yeah, I just wanted to mention that. But okay then. Yeah. I guess there's nothing else to say about Mad Max. Then we can move on now to reading club stuff. We're at reading club now.
So, not to mention the other. Hold on, we forgot to mention the other best character, Master Blaster. Who runs Bar Town? Master Blaster runs Bar Town. You can drink.
Town.
Master Blaster runs the town now.
Who runs Sparta Town? Hank runs Sparta Town.
Alright, so Mastic. Oh. Alright, but Mastic, what is the. What. Oh. It's been in. No, I was just gonna segue into your topic. So, Mastic, what is Red Rising?
All right, so it is currently a trilogy and a sequel series, 4 books. 2 are available for the sequel series, but it is a All right, so imagine humanity has went out and colonized the solar system. And has installed a color-coded caste system, which is let's see here. The golds are at the top, and they are the kind of like the Senate from the Roman Empire, but super Darwinist and are genetically both naturally and artificially better than everybody else. Next are silvers, which are businessmen, whites, which is the priests, coppers, bureaucrats, or oranges, mechanics, yellows, doctors, greens are computer sciences, blues are spaceship pilots, and violets are artists. Grays are police and military. Browns are servants, obsidians are killers, pinks are sex workers, and reds is unskilled manual labor. And yeah.
Nice.
Okay. And the low reds are people who live underground on Mars who think they are the first ones there, and they think they are mining and building and sending that up so that Mars can be colonized and terraformed. And this one kid named Darrow, he ends up on the surface, and he's like, wait, Mars is already colonized. I mean, it's been terraformed, and then a personal tragedy happens, and now he's given the opportunity by a terrorist organization to infiltrate the goals and then tear down the society. Literally called the Society. Originally, the first book is it's pretty good. It gets better as it goes on. It's kind of like Hunger Games combined with Lord of the Flies on Mars.
Oh, that's gonna go well.
Quick question, Neshik.
Yes.
Is the society led by the Joker?
No.
Oh, dang it. I'm sorry.
Tell me the end of this story is that they killed the fatty.
The chick running it is not fat. And I don't think she eats people either.
All right.
But as it goes on, he gets this. The second and third book are fucking fantastic. They're so fucking good. It goes into as it goes on, each book gets a little bit bigger in scale and a little bit darker. It also gets to be a space opera. And as far from what I know in the sequel trilogy, it's practically Warhammer 40k. As currently.
Does it mean there's like warp shit going on as well?
No, just like fucking, it's really dark.
So
it's like fucking Joe Abercrombie in this bitch. But they colonized all the planets. They got Jupiter and they got all the fucking solar system, and they got some really cool shit that they have. They got space combat. They got duels with these things called razors, which imagine like a hilt, and now it has a sword, and it has a little dial, and you can change what forms that sword can be.
Ooh.
So maybe it's a sword, and then maybe you change it, and now it's a scythe.
Ooh.
Like that kind of thing.
Okay.
Maybe it's like a little thin wire that you like go around, like those like Indian saber swords that are like Yeah, it's really cool. You get ground battles, you get political intrigue, you get I don't think they actually have I'm trying to remember if they have sex in the book. I mean, they do have sex in the book, but I'm trying to remember if they like, Game of Thrones it. I don't remember.
Like explicit?
I don't think it's explicit, but you got sex, you got violence, you got a good thing about this book is that no real world politics. It's all in universe. Which big plus for me. The main characters. The main characters and everybody. They a lot of the main characters just straight up don't agree with democracy. It's like okay. Republics are one thing, but we draw the line at
democracy.
Straight up democracy. Yeah. You got cool characters from all around. You got blood feuds. You got fucking you got fucking ODST, Space Marine Steel Rain. On a planet.
Oh shit!
You got all this cool. You got all this cool stuff. And with its own unique flavor too.
All right.
And all the characters are great. Not only do you have like you get characters. You get. I think you get characters from most of the. I don't think greens or yellows get a character that are really. You really get to meet. But aside from that, you get like obviously the golds. You're gonna spend the most time with them, and you get some really cool ones like Mustang, who's just like kind of